We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming in to play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Ground ball right side. Rizzo was there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at ball one. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Ready now, Brian Reynolds. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Late that time for a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
3-1 to him now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. A ball and no strikes. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Reynolds is off of first with 2 away. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The set and the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting it, the second baseman, David.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and 1. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go. Digging in, Colin Moran. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch on its way. Darvish is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff in this guy.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting seventh. Not shortstop, number 44.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Kramer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Newman brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Popped him up. Stallings is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Knee high, he barehands it. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move. Bottom of the third now. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Jamison Taillon. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hayward is there, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam.
First pitch on its way. Adam Frazier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. Stallings rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. At the plate, Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Javier Baez.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
2-0 now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kramer backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So in now for Chicago, Victor Caratini, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three and one now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Gregory Polanco, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Kramer. 1-0 the count. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he lays off for ball one.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 13.
So digging in now, David Bodie. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
3-2, full count. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0.